Who are you?
I'm Tom. Araya.
Of Slayer.
Of Slayer, yeah, that's right.
And Tom, who else is in Slayer right now beside you?
Besides me, there's Carrie, Paul, and Jeff.
But beside you immediately right now is, and who are you?
I am, who am I? Oh, Jeff Hanneman of Slayer.
And you're Jeff of Slayer. Now, Tom, where did you first learn how to hot knife?
How to hot knife? That was a long time ago. I think it was around Larry's Hideaway in Toronto.
Wow. Was it not in Winnipeg, Canada? Because there's some guys in a band called
not
Sinister Witch, and they claim they taught you how to hot knife at Wellington's.
That wasn't in Toronto. It was actually it was in Toronto, but it was in Larry's. It's an old club that's no longer there anymore. Larry's Hideaway, I think it was called.
So Canadians did teach Slayer how to hot knife then.
Yeah, had a hot knife and burn your lips.
On this brand new LP, Tom, you have a song called Scrum. What's that all about? What's the song Scrum about?
It's about not hot knifing, but it's about rugby, apparently.
Wearing funny little hats.
Well, they're detachable, actually. They have little things that happen there, Tom. But no, Tom, is that changing things? Is that changing? Like, does that mean is there any more? Does that mean Satan's over? I mean, a rugby song for Slayer?
You're gonna have to ask Carrie that. That's Carrie's tune.
How filled with hate are you guys? Are you guys still filled with hate? Is it still rolling? Is it still rocking? Is Slayer still doing it? Like, how have you kept yourself full of hate all these years?
Who said we were hateful? We're not hateful. We're lovable.
Well, like this, there's elements of, this angst. How have you kept that way, Tom of Slayer?
Meeting people like you.
What do you think, Tom? Do you think are Metallica wimps? Come on, they're wimps, aren't they?
I don't know.
Are Metallica wimps?
I've never gotten in a fight with them, so I don't know.
But your fans think that they're wimps, don't they?
I probably do, yeah.
Because, your fans are pretty devoted to you. What do you think of your fans?
They're devoted to us very much. Yes, they are.
Do you notice them heading to the liquor store right now? There's a whole bunch of them walking to the liquor store just going, I was wearing my t-shirt and it's like, yeah, Slayer, the gig's tonight. I got the liquor.
That's okay. They got to get the right mindset, I guess.
They're so devoted to you, they refuse to believe anything that's told to them about Slayer. Do you guys like yogurt at all?
I don't.
I do.
You like yogurt?
Yeah, fruit.
Because there's this guy, Tom, in Tacoma. His name is the Mosher. Now, this guy in Tacoma, his name is the Mosher. I think he was told that Slayer eat yogurt. And he was like, Slayer eats yogurt? No way! No, that's not what I believe. Slayer eat pussy, man!
Yeah, I do that too.
What do you think about that? I mean, you just couldn't change this guy's opinion. Like, they have the stuff that, that's stuck in your mind. Like, you don't eat yogurt.
I do not eat yogurt, no.
But what do you think about these fans? Like, they have this idea about you, Like, you eat yogurt and pussy, but I mean, like, it's weird that they have that feeling. Don't you think so? Like, they believe stuff that maybe isn't actually true?
That's true. Very true. There's a lot of things that they believe that aren't true.
No, Tom, were you in Paris over Christmas?
No, not over Christmas, no.
Okay, because there was another guy called Scruzz, a Hesher from Tacoma, and he swore he saw Tom from Slayer in Paris.
When?
Over Christmas.
What year?
This year.
No.
Because he thought, no, Tom, there's no way he eats yogurt. There's no way he's in Paris with his girlfriend. He doesn't have a girlfriend.
No, I'm married.
What was it like touring with Judas Priest?
I don't even remember. That was such a long time ago, but I think it went well.
Yeah, it was a good tour. That was 89.
What was the interaction between, Slayer fans and Priest fans? Or did you notice the difference between Priest fans and Slayer fans?
No, the only thing I noticed is that all the chairs would collapse when we played. So the first 10 rows would usually collapse.
Because there's that story of that one Priest fan meeting Rob Halford, who was dressed in lingerie and then breaking out into tears. Did any of that happen backstage? Like, was Rob in any lingerie, going around?
I'm sorry, I don't know him that well.
Well, how about Jeff? How about on the rider? Is there anything bizarre that's been put on the rider? Like, do Slayer put any socks on the rider?
No socks. Not at all, but...
for the masturbation in the sock routine. Come on, you know about that one, don't you, Tom? It keeps it nice and clean?
Yeah, it does.
Would Slayer fans cry if they saw this jacket? Check this right over here. Look at this jacket that Cindy has. She was a South of Heaven prom queen, like a pink Slayer jacket with on the back.
Wow, that's really cool.
Now, would Slayer fans cry if they saw that? Like, that's not really the standard Slayer jacket, is it?
It says Slayer on it, though. That's all it counts, I think.
But she was queen of the South of Heaven prom, which happens in Tacoma, Washington, believe it or not.
The Heaven prom.
In Olympia.
Cool. Cool, that's fine with me.
Now, what happened to Kerry's spikes? What happened to Kerry's spikes? He had all the spikes. What happened?
I think he lost them, actually. He was looking for them the other day. Wasn't
Found them.
He did
You
find
them.
They're found.
You guys had some neat fashion. Like you mentioned about discovering hot knifing in Toronto. Toronto is...
Knifing. What is hot knifing?
You sit and you roll up a ball of hash and you put it between two hot knives and you
Oh.
smoke it.
Ah.
Because in Toronto they're big in hockey. You guys...
That out, will
You guys like hockey, and you're like wearing like hockey jerseys and spikes. That's totally cool combination, isn't it?
Yeah, actually spikes would work well in hockey.
Yeah, they should add spikes to hockey.
There's no real trends for Slayer. Like you guys, you don't follow any rules. Like I was thinking, like who comes to a Slayer gig? Everybody loves Slayer, don't they? The punks, the metalheads. But what sort of like you go backstage at a gig at Bon Jovi, and there's like Tom Arnold or something. What sort of celebs would go to a Slayer gig? It would have to be an ultra cool celebrity. Like what sort of people hang with the Slayer? Like Sean Lennon said he's into Slayer.
What?
Sean Lennon. I interviewed Sean Lennon last week, and he said he's into Slayer.
Hear that? That was my jaw that dropped.
Do you have a secret metal pass? Are you into loudness or anything like that?
Definitely. I'm into, I like Slayer. Do you like Slayer?
Who is not into Slayer? Like, who is not? Everybody loves Slayer. Like, you guys are the best. You're Slayer.
The one celebrity that we know is what's his name? Piazza. Mike Piazza's a baseball player. And who's that football guy?
I don't remember.
The Eagles. Yeah, there's a few athletic guys that are into Slayer, and they use.
He's the only big guy that's a jock that's into us. That
What team does he play for?
He plays for the New York Mets now.
I don't know. He used to be on the Dodgers, then he got traded a couple times.
Catcher. He's a catcher for that. I think he's for the.
And he uses you for athletic reasons.
Yeah, they use the music to warm up and psych themselves up for the game that they're going to be playing.
What's your best Venom story? Do you have any good Venom stories? You guys going on that tour with Venom?
Yeah, I have a story, but I'm not going to tell.
That's a secret.
Oh, please, Thomas, a little tidbit.
No, I can't. I can't tell you.
Uh-uh.
I can't tell you that story.
Does it involve Shark?
No.
Because on that tour, Kronos was saying all the bands were out front like headbanging. Like all the bands would be out front headbanging to Venom. Like Venom are the best. Were you actually out front there on the Ultimate Revenge video? There's he's saying that. Were you out front headbanging yourself to Venom?
I don't remember that.
Don't think so.
Nah, if I was probably on the side of the stage or up at a distance on the balcony watching, but I don't remember being in the front moshing.